Raw, uncut, and unapologetic. Welcome to Men Talking Mindfulness.
It's easy. You just take that first step. You just get started. You get moving.
Yeah.
And our business partner, Dr. Teresa Larson, she says that action has to come before the motivation. A lot of the time we sit around waiting for the motivation, the inspiration to hit us to get something started. But most of the time, we've actually got to get started to get the motivation. So it's counterintuitive.
Right. Exactly.
And then, coming back, sorry, I'm totally talking about a whole lot of SEALs here, but Admiral Bill McRaven, his famous speech, I think it was at the University of Houston, making your bed. Get up, make your bed.
Yeah.
And as you make your bed, you get that first little task done, check. Like I remember growing up, I'd be like, why the hell do I need to make my bed? I'm just gonna get back into it later. Well, if you make your bed, you accomplish something. And you accomplish something right off the bat. And in your mind, you've got that flywheel, that kind of momentum that we talked about before. So that's a huge piece. And and that can be also motivation to get out of bed. Right. Again, I talked about hitting that snooze button. I forget who it was. It's a female motivational speaker, but I don't forget her name right now. But she talks about how she had gone into a lot of debt and her marriage was struggling, and it was all fixed when she started getting out of bed when her alarm went off. And her alarm would go off, and she would hit the snooze button, and then she would beat herself up for hitting the snooze button. And throughout the day, she had that guilt monster, and was just that negative self-talk was with her throughout the day, and it affected her relationships with herself. It affected her relationships with her family. It affected her relationships with her friends and coworkers. When she started flipping that, her alarm would go off, and she started counting down as though NASA was there. And you'll hear her when she talks, again, I'm forgetting her name, but she would say, I would count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then get up. And once she started doing that, she started celebrating herself. Just that one little change, she started celebrating herself. And when she started celebrating herself, her relationships with everyone around her changed. So a lot of the time, it's not the motivation that's going to come first. You got to take that step, and the motivation comes next. Yes, take that action.
That's like...
Listen to the full episode on our podcast, Men Talking Mindfulness, or watch it here on YouTube. Thanks for checking us out. mentalkingmindfulness.com. Peace.